Hello, everyone. It has been a while since I went live. I know I didn't do a April update for this channel since I feel like doing one of those every month when my channel's been basically dead for I guess decades on end is I don't know, nothing to be worth getting about making an update about. Just again, like I said, if your channel's been dead for God knows how long, there's no sense on doing a update every month. Hello, non-electric. Just gonna wait for a couple more people to join. So, for those of you who don't know, or if you just didn't read the title, today, or if you didn't see the post or are in my Discord server, the link to that will be in the description if you want to join. But today is a very special day. Today, about 1 year ago, the first episode of the Imaginary Thomas series dropped this year, which is crazy to think about. Crazy to think about. Oh yeah, my fucking phone charger's in my pocket. So I'm going to watch episode 1 and 2 and go over some scripts and just talk about some new stuff for the channel and this upcoming reboot. This is obviously going to be a commentary, so I'm just going to commentate on just everything, and I'll make a post after the stream is done. So I have the first 2 episodes put up right here in the playlist. If you want to view them, I'll probably it down to. So you're watching the episode today.
Fucking go and.
Okay, it's set up. Who's ready to watch the pilot of my show? No one? All right, let's begin. Man, I'm really bored. I wonder what's on the news today.
Breaking news! This year's Easter egg hunt is to be hosted in Florida.
So if this scene wasn't obvious enough as it is, this scene right here was not filmed by me. This was filmed by, at the time, my friend and co-writer, James is Existence, who I am not friends with anymore, but I'll talk about that later. So all the credit for like this scene goes to him. Oh man, I really wish I could go to Florida and compete in that Easter egg hunt.
Last year's champion of the Easter egg hunt, Nathaniel, will be competing again. Hooray!
Ah shit, his tender decoupled.
10 minutes later. Thomas, we've been here for 30 minutes. Just place a fucking card already.
For the last time, James, I'm not going to place down a card until I get a blue. Shit!
What do you mean you don't have any blues?
So you may have noticed with that scene, there was like a pause. For some reason, I didn't cut that out when I first filmed the episode. For some reason, I just didn't cut it out. There's going to be a lot of lazy editing in this video, and I'll explain why.
You have the entire deck. You're telling me you don't have a single blue in any of your cards?
Another thing, a lot of the lines, a lot of like the stuff that James is saying, doesn't lip sync well with the movements of James. Again, very sloppy editing. I think my friend Lamtastic said there's reason to hate the show, and I can see why he wouldn't like it. But I don't know, I think there's like some kind of charm to it.
At least a wild or a +4 or something.
Yes, James. For the last time, yes. Please be a blue. Please be a blue.
Oh, come on! Another green? I have like 50 of those.
Thomas, I'm about to fucking go insane. Just play a card!
Guys!
Oh, hey, Edward.
Okay, before we get into anything, Thomas.
Before we get into this other scene, you're probably wondering why does Thomas and Edward sound so similar? Good question. I wasn't gonna do Edward. Someone else was gonna do Edward, but he didn't do his line, so I had to do it. So that's why these guys sound so alike.
Why do you have so much Uno cards?
Thomas is trying to find a blue, and yet he doesn't have a single one.
You're telling me he doesn't have a single blue in any of these cards? At least like a +4 or like a wild card or something like that? What sense does that even make?
That's what I'm saying!
Okay, you know what? Screw it. It doesn't matter. Look, we're gonna go to Florida and we're gonna compete in some Easter egg competition. So just start packing your stuff and let's go.
Did you just say we're going to Florida?
Yes. Now come on, let's go.
With what money?
Okay, do not yell at me. I took out a second mortgage on the house.
You fucking what?
Okay,
Once again, sloppy editing. Just like getting cut out enough scenes that I fixed some of these problems in episode 2, but yeah, definitely sloppy editing.
not surprised you guys acted that way. Okay, now pack your shit and let's go. Our flight leaves soon. Oh, it's Senator decoupled again.
Wait, what time is our flight?
Our flight leaves in 10 minutes. Now let's go.
Edward, we don't have anything to pack.
Alrighty, everything's packed and ready to go. Damn it, Edward, get us out of this bag. Not until we step 1 foot in that hotel room. Or in our case, wheel.
I'm gonna rip your fucking head off!
In our case, it would be a smoke box.
Shut up, Percy.
Okay, actually, I do like that line a bit. Just because I think it's really, really funny. So I guess I should mention why I used a clip from American Dad. At the time, I was really into, like, uncensored, like, I guess, clips. And I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of swearing in these 2 episodes just because I was really obsessed with, like, uncensored clips. I don't know why. I thought they were, you know, kind of funny since if you, like, seen an episode of, like, Family Guy or American Dad, like, if you, like, catch on TV, it's always, like, censored. It's never uncensored. So I guess, I don't know. Again, I do take fault for, like, all the weird editing, or, like, not editing, I guess line choices for, like, half of these characters. I have no idea where I found this photo. I think I might have got it from, like, one of my friends, Shadow. So, Shadow, on the off chance, if you're watching this live stream, and if you somehow have this photo on you, please just send it to me. I would really, really appreciate it if you send this to me.
Finally, we're here in Florida.
Can you let us out of this backpack now? It smells like shit in here.
Oh yeah, sure. Hold on, let me just...
I brought a whole bag of trains with me. I brought so many engines with me. Good lord. Fun fact, most of them, if it wasn't obvious, have, like, painted details to them, and they sustain some very, very, very insane damages.
Oh shit, guys! I forgot to mention I brought all our friends with us because why?
I guess you'd probably bring up the change of location. So if it wasn't obvious by how the story was structured, these guys are in Florida, which will explain a couple of things I want to bring up. So the first episode was written in like 2 days, so not a lot went on in terms of the writing, and the fact I was in Florida, I had very limited time at the hotel I was staying at, and I got very lazy of like not wanting to film anything. So again, rushed. Everything was just rushed.
Why the hell not?
Where are we?
And the worst part of this episode, Molly's voice actress. So the original voice actress for Molly was Ritza. I needed a female voice actress. Well, they're non-binary, and she was one of the few I had. And little did I know, everyone fucking hated Ritza's like voice for Molly. She was just like downright awful. Like no one liked her. Like no one fucked with the voice at all.
We're in Florida. How and with what money? We're broke as hell.
Wow, this is just like season 8 of 033.
So I guess this shouldn't be another thing. There are some references to my friend, well, at the time, friend James's shows. He has a show called 033 and Friends. And by the time this episode was being made, James was making season 3. No, not season 3. What the fuck am I talking? Season 8, and it's like an arc of 033 trying to pay off like the damages to like his company, and he needs and he's trying to find money to fix it. So that's the entire like structure of that season.
Who the fuck is 033?
I feel like we should be asking, how the hell are we in Florida?
Edward took out a second mortgage on the house.
He fucking what?
Actually,
You can
again, sloppy editing. Because there's so many characters saying the exact same thing at once, you can't hear who's speaking. So you could hear me like the loudest.
do that.
Yeah, anything's possible if you exploit the legal system.
You can do that.
That's another thing about the season, is that there was like this ongoing joke that a character would do something and someone said, "Isn't that illegal?" And someone said, "Oh, not if like the cops know, not if there's witnesses." So that's like an ongoing joke that I'll probably bring back, but we'll see.
You're not the brightest bulb, are you?
Where's the light bulb?
So you're telling me
I don't know what I was gonna add.
this dumbass took a second fucking mortgage on the house so we could go to some fucking Easter egg hunt in Florida?
Exactly. You see, guys, this guy knows what's up.
Somebody fucking kill this guy.
Sorry, Oliver. Those fucking assholes at the airport confiscated my gun.
Yeah, what?
That joke was not added by me. That was by James. I just wanted Oliver to say, someone fucking kill this guy, and then Edward like does the explanation bit. So I guess that I said like that.
We're in a backpack for an hour now. How the hell could you get your gun confiscated?
Okay, look, here's the plan. Me, Thomas, Percy, and James are going to compete in this year's Easter competition. As for the rest of you guys, I don't know. You could either go down to the pool, or you can go fuck yourselves or each other. Quite frankly, I really couldn't give a shit what you guys do.
Frankly, Jesus, Edward, what the hell are you yapping about?
Why did we even bring us here in the first place? It seems.
There's another thing you may have noticed. Gordon's model is in shit condition. That's because back in 2023, I brought him in. I went to Cincinnati when I was, again, 15, and I put him in a backpack, and his eyebrows just got wiped the fuck out. So for like the longest time, I wanted to get a new Gordon since I hated how much of shit condition this one is. Until my birthday of last year rolled around, and I got a player one, like the standard player one. I got a better Gordon, so I'm happy about that.
Pointless if we're all gonna basically fuck ourselves.
Well, I thought
that these guys would, bring good emotional support for me if I needed it. But when I thought about it, these guys wouldn't bring good emotional support because, it's Thomas, Percy, and James. When the fuck have they ever given anyone good advice on anything?
Then why would you bring us here as well if we're not going to give emotional support? This seems insanely useless. Edward, there are so many holes in your logic.
Yeah, just like Bonnie Blue.
That joke was funnier back then, I swear to God. Trust me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Fun fact, the joke about Bonnie Blue was actually going to be about a block of Swiss cheese because, holes. But at the time I thought, the Bonnie Blue joke is going to be funnier. I'm going to be honest, I should have gone with the block of Swiss cheese. The joke would have landed a lot better, in all honesty.
Get it? Don't you fucking look at me like that!
Okay, whatever. Me, Thomas, Percy, and James are going to go to bed so we can compete in the thingy tomorrow. Come on, you two, let's go to bed.
Welcome to the 2025 Easter egg competition.
Now, this is another thing you may have noticed.
We have a
James. So the James I'm using is a representation of Indiana James, one of Jai's characters, who is a news reporter, and obviously that model uses the 2003 James. This is the, I think, 2012. I don't remember the exact date. I think this model came out sometime during the Brun era, but again, I could be wrong on that. At the time, that was like the closest thing I had to a James. I was actually going to print out a microphone and hat just so I can replicate the Indiana James, but I don't know if the thing would get damaged while I was there, so,
big crowd watching us today.
So I guess I should explain the crowd things. There's actually a couple of cool things to note here. So this James, the Orange Go James, was just there to fill up space, and it was in like one Beyblade unboxing video I did. So, Lightning McQueen and Minnie's 10 are actually a reference to James's band, the Hee-Hees. It's like an inside joke thing. Impact Drake was a Beyblade I got at the time, and I actually did an unboxing video on it, but I didn't like how that video turned out. Fun fact, later, that exact same year in the summer, I got another Beyblade, Perseus Dark, and I didn't like how that video turned out either. So, just my luck, I guess. And Neville, I'll explain more about Neville, like, as we, get to the end of this episode, but just, he's pretty important.
This is the biggest turnout we've had in years.
If this is the biggest turnout, then the smallest must be in the negatives.
Well, here's another obvious reference. Hello. That Steven and Big City Engine are supposed to be a stand-in for Staten and Walter from the Muppets, just because I thought this would be like a funny idea in my mind at the time, because I don't own any merch of Glenn, and he's for some reason really expensive to find. And again, I was on a big time crunch here, so
without further ado, let's meet our contestants for this year. On the Pendragon team, we have Thomas, Percy, and James.
So this is actually a reference to two things. One, back in 2021, I made a video called the Easter Egg Hunt, and it had Thomas, Percy, James, and Edward as the main characters. Edward's actually the main character of that video, and hence why Edward's like the lead here. Now, the name itself, Pendragon. This is a reference to Beyblade X. It's supposed to reference the Team Pendragon. And which are the main antagonists of season 1 of Beyblade X. So And again, I'm really into Beyblades, so I thought it'd be a cool idea to reference that. Another fun fact, the teams shown in this episode were supposed to be named after Beyblade teams. So there was going to be a team Zodiac, a team Zuganic, a team Persona, a team, I think, Yggdrasil, but I didn't really fuck with those names as much as Pendragon, so...
Teams being led by Edward. Oh, I wanted Thomas on my team, ...
So I guess I should probably... I'll let the scene play out.
Be happy with what you have, Nathan.
F you, XD.
Yo, Edward, is that Nathaniel guy you were talking about? Yeah, that's him. He's an interesting fella, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god, he sounds insanely annoying. How does anyone put up with him?
And now for
So oh wait, no. Oh, sorry.
Team Nathan and the Dweebs, led by the team captain and last year's champion. Hey, hello everyone, it's me, Nathaniel, the greatest man in all the land.
So, fun fact about Nathaniel, this is actually a stunt double. Let me actually pull up the original Nathaniel prop. I should have him next to me, but I want to show a photo of Nathaniel prop just because. So let me, no, that's not it. There, share screen. Okay. This is what he was supposed to look like. I made him out of a Hyperglow Thomas. Hello there. I made him out of a Hyperglow Thomas just because I had like a spare one, and given the character of Nathaniel, I thought it fit really, really, really well. I guess I should probably explain Nathaniel. So Nathaniel is someone, again, James knew at the time, who was a piece of shit. He wasn't like the best to talk to. I think he was kind of like a dick to James and his other friend M. Orange, who actually voiced Fury, who was one of Nathaniel's friends. And Nathaniel was, again, kind of shitty, and he was like an inside joke. And his OC is a Thomas, I guess, street color. I'll actually zoom in. You can't really see it, but he has NWR and number 14. Okay, but good for you, I guess. I'm not even a Democrat, right? I fucking hate politics, dude. What are you bitching about? Look, fucking leave. I don't need you as one of my subscribers. I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about you or the fucking right and the left. You guys both equally suck. Politics. The nerve of those fucking people. You know what? Just because you have a opinion on politics and you take a side, I don't matter if you take right or left, you're banned, buddy. I don't need your negative energy around here. Ugh. Let me tell you guys something. Politics actively ruin the American society, and I feel like we'd be a lot better without them. Keep in mind, the first ever president said that we shouldn't have parties because we would be split on it and we all have to agree on something. George Washington, I hope you're up. If you're in heaven and you're watching what's going on in America right now, close your eyes. Do not look at what's going on.
Yes, thank you for interrupting me. His team comprises of Fury, William, and Caitlin. Never mind them. Keep talking about me, LOL. Next is team. Hey, how the hell do you say this team name? I don't speak 5-year-old girl, sorry.
Oh, the indignity. I can't believe I agree to this. It is pronounced My Little Pony, Esqueci de la Girls, Rainbow Rock.
Okay, why the hell would you?
For example, this name because I thought it was funny.
Even agree to that in the first place. I mean,
Look, Molly. Asked if she could pick up the name, and she picked the name, so.
This is going to be a long night, folks. Moving on to our next team.
Another thing of sloppy editing. A lot of the time, I just took like pictures of the engines because I didn't feel like moving them around. Because I would film like these shots very late at night, and they don't turn out as well as they did back then.
Love Island. What the fuck? What a bunch of dweeb heads.
Yeah, so this is what the stunt double is supposed to look like. He's made out of that stupid like Rainbow Pride Thomas that I got back in like 2020 when Walmart actually still had. I think this was like way before All Engines Go took over like everything. So like I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me right, that might have been like the last like Trackmaster 2 thing I bought before like All Engines Go came and happened, which is, I thought it was gonna have like a longer like run. I did not expect. It's crazy how short AEG lasts. I thought it was gonna be like over and done by by the time the first season aired. But I guess I was very much wrong.
LOL. We'll win this one, no problem.
Hey, Love Island! Good luck finding eggs with those 2 pieces of rolling stock slowing you down!
Get off my lawn.
Why is our team named Love Island?
It's because we're all dating each other.
No, we're not.
We thought you and Toad were dating.
Okay, so, that's great and all. Big problem, though. No, we're not. Second of all, Toad's a piece of rolling stock, and he's like a brother to me more than anything. Third of all, I'm like asexual and all, tank engine. I don't feel any romantic stuff for anybody, especially fucking Toad.
And for our final team.
So, I was gonna like add on saying why I just had Oliver openly say sexuality, which I know was a lot of like pretty cringing to a lot of people. But the reason why I did is because I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate when people ship Oliver and Toad. Like, I don't have a problem with like, people shipping Thomas characters. Like, that's fine, whatever, you do you. But I do not like it when they do with Oliver and Toad. I can't explain it.
We have the twin engines, led by Donald with his twin Douglas and Diesel twins.
The reason why it actually pisses me off when people do it is just because of Team Zug, because he would always do it a lot too, and I think that's why I hate like Oliver X Toad so much.
Dodge and Splatter.
Hey, dickhead. It's pronounced splatter and dodge, not dodge and splatter, you idiot.
Och, does it really matter?
Shut your mouth, Douglas. This is why Ben was the only one to save you in saving Douglas.
Don't you even go there.
Yes, masturbator.
Okay, that's another. I guess I gotta explain that joke too. So, back in like 2021, I made a trailer for a movie from this old show I had called The Duck Boys from 30 Shorts, and I made a trailer called Saving Douglas, where Douglas gets kidnapped by a bunch of diesels and Ben has to go save him. Stupid, I know. And it's been like a constant joke in like almost every friend group I've been in. So, yeah.
Hey, Dodge, look. I'm on TV.
With a Beats headphone case.
Sir, could you please get your face out of the camera?
And Yoshi as the cameraman. Actually, I forgot. I didn't give credit to the guy who did the fucking cameraman. I think his name's Noah. No, if you're watching this stupid little live stream, my apologies.
Oh, shit. My bad, dog.
Shut the fuck up.
And here's the thumbnail for the video, which was, again, if you look at the thumbnail for like more than 5 seconds, you can tell it's very like rushed to hell and back. I would have like made it a lot more different, but time restraints, you guys know the story. I don't need to explain it to you.
Now, let's get down to business here. The rules are simple. Find the eggs. Whoever finds the most wins. Don't kill each other. I don't have any liability waivers. And the game will begin in 3, 3, 3. What's after that one again?
Fuck it, let's just go.
This Easter egg hunt is sponsored by Lifesavers. They're so minty, I almost died.
I remember, like, by the time I was writing the script, I don't know why, I was addicted to Lifesavers. Like, anytime I would, I don't know, like, be outside or some shit, just doing whatever, and anytime I go back to my, oh no, hold on, I said that wrong. Anytime my dad would come home from, like, the gas station, like, doing lottery tickets, he would always, like, buy me a thing of Lifesavers, because how much I was addicted to those things, so I'd always see them on my nightstand anytime I would walk into my room.
Egg!
This is another homage to that old video. The egg joke, like that entire video, I was just screaming egg. So I thought, what if we just did that here?
Right, LOL. Me and Fury will.
I gotta explain the rest of these fucking characters. So Fury, like I said earlier, is one of Nathan's friends. So is William, and then we have the wooden railway Rheneas. Now this isn't the actual character Rheneas. This is gonna sound so fucking stupid, but Nathaniel had an OC girlfriend. This sounds so dumb. And it was based off of Rheneas, who was purple. And it was called Caitlin. So yeah, she's just thrown in here.
Go this way, and Caitlin and William can go that way. Don't cheat on me, XD.
Okay.
Hey, chaps, I found an egg.
Egg!
Here's the room I was staying at the time. It was like amazing. It was like one of the best places I've ever stayed at when I've gone on like a vacation. So, you know, a very nice looking place.
Oh, Edward, what the hell was that for?
And
Yeah.
Henry dies.
Nathan, I came across an object that may interest you.
Dude, dweeb, that's called an egg, not an object, LOL.
Guys, I just realized something.
Yeah, what's that?
Arthur was with us when we entered the hotel last night, right?
Oh shit. Oh shit, you're right.
Well, where is he now? He's not in the stands.
God, this episode just like shows that I have a swearing problem.
And he's the only one not on any team because you're only allowed to have 4 members on each team. Where the fuck is he?
Wait a second. I smell something. He's at the fucking pool!
So this was supposed to be a cutaway to Arthur at a pool area. There's actually a photo of a Trackmaster Arthur like on one of those like chairs you would see at a beach or like a public pool area. I don't have it. I think I have it. I would have to like go through some old messages to find it, but just so you guys know, there is a photo of it.
Nathaniel, Fury, Caitlin got stuck in an egg we found.
Og, you always have to ruin everything for me, William. This is what happens when you're still friends with Spy Dude. ...
Dude,
Spy Dude was one of William's friends. He was also, fun fact, Spy Dude was one of my friends for back in 2022 when I was friends with Bert the Blue Engine, who I'll talk about soon.
look, I found an egg.
I found an egg too.
So we have
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think this part of the episode, I haven't seen like half of this episode like in years, and you can just tell this was rushed. And Toad in the background. Hi, Toad.
2 eggs.
Egg!
You can like see you can see my Aqua Hunger Force shirt that I was wearing.
Did he leave behind his medication again?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, did you guys see that new Hee-Hees album that just came out? It's a fucking banger.
No, dude, I have standards.
This is bullshit. How haven't I found a single egg yet?
Guys, look, I just found an egg.
Hey, Splatter. Look, I found an egg.
I love that. Like I am gonna remake this episode one day, so this is one thing from the old scripts I'll definitely keep in.
Egg.
Same here.
Stop copying me, Donald.
How have we not found a single egg yet?
Oh God, horrible voice acting.
Look, I'm sure we'll find one soon.
Gordon, I want you to know after this, I'm going to beat your ass.
What the hell did I do?
Well, first of all, you let Molly pick that stupid name. And second of all, you haven't even done jack shite. The same goes to you, Duck and Molly. The hell are you guys were even doing? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Let me get that out of the way first. So you may have noticed every character has look, every character in this episode, except for some side ones, have speaking lines, except for Duck. Now, Duck did have lines, and there are some existence of these lines, but due to time restraints, I had to cut some stuff out, and unfortunately, Duck's speaking roles was one of them. Other than just the one line.
Ugh, this sucks. Edward's having a mental breakdown. Nathaniel's fucking team just yells at each other. Fucking, what's his name? Friendship is magic or something. Can't get anything done. Love Island isn't doing shit. And those fucking Diesels, the dumbass Diesels, are somehow winning. Meanwhile, that asshole Arthur's at the fucking pool.
You know what?
Okay, you know what? Fuck what I said earlier. The only time, like, swearing repeatedly only works in crash out moments. Okay. For people who have a swearing problem and want to, tone it down a bit or just want to write a crash out scene, that's how you do it. The only time like swearing like 1,000 times works if the character is having like a violent, and I mean violent, crash out.
I think we might just join Arthur at the pool. I'm tired of this fucking shit.
Attention, everyone. There is one more egg that hasn't been found, and
I'm so lazy, I had to use the couch as a microphone.
that is the golden egg. Whichever team gets it first wins everything and a cash prize of 1 million.
Wait a second. Guys, I see the golden egg. Quickly, let's get it. Come on, guys. We have to go before all our friends are... shit. Oh, yeah. For those who are wondering why the, egg is...
This is a pretty useless scene. I'll skip.
Because Duck hard as fuck. This episode was episode 2.
Now you know the episode's bad, where I have to openly say this episode was rushed.
Back. Then just wait until you see how he films episode 2. That fucking script's like 31 paragraphs. It's gonna be a long son of a bitch to do.
So now, what do we do?
We fight
To the death.
That's another thing I like from this episode is just these random moments that Splatter has. If it wasn't obvious by this episode, and you'll see in the next, Splatter was my favorite character to write for, and I think James said himself that Splatter was his favorite character to write for as well, just because we can say like the dumbest things imaginable for Splatter to say, and it works.
Well, you heard the man. Let's fucking fight! Ah!
Take this, you bad person.
Ha! Nice throw, Nathan Peterman.
So I guess to explain this, you may have noticed all of my lines, or there's like an echo to it because I didn't like dub them over, except for this scene, because I don't know who. This is a reference to Nathan Peterman, an NFL quarterback who wasn't good. I think I did Brian Leaf. I don't know why. I don't know why I did Nathan Peterman. He's like a bad quarterback. I think I should have done like a more well-known shitty quarterback. Like I don't know. I guess Josh Dobbs. If I get to making the remake of this episode, I will definitely reference this again with objectively worse quarterback.
Well, the pool's
fun fact, I filmed this scene before like all the other scenes.
fun and all, but it's time to see how the others are doing.
What the heck? Oh, it's one of the eggs that we're looking for the Easter egg competition. Just open to the inside. So hard to open up this stupid egg. Come on.
Fucking cut!
So, this was like at a time period in my life where I thought Peter Griffin like flying the stairs and like him swearing a bunch was like the funniest thing like at the time for me. So, and like I'll get to like the earlier scripts when I get to the earlier like scripts, but we wrote like almost every time there's a scene with Arthur, he has to die, and he would say like this before he dies.
Move. Shut up, you. Guys, I got the golden egg. We won.
Fuck!
Well, this was a waste of time and especially money. But the main question is, how the hell are we gonna get home? Because Edward didn't book any return tickets home.
I don't know. And
How we're gonna get back home because Edward didn't buy any turn. Damn it! I was gonna do like a rhyme thing because that does kind of rhyme. And I was gonna say bars afterwards. The time has passed. Fuck.
quite frankly, I don't care. All I know is that I'm gonna fucking kill Edward.
Once again, but guys, brief intermission. And I am back. Fun fact, this scene was supposed to take place like outside of the hotel I was staying at, but I didn't do it for some weird reason.
So mad right now. ...
Well, now what do we do?
We get revenge on Edward and all of his friends.
Revenge, you say?
And who might you be?
Someone who also knows someone who...
Okay, so this is a pretty important character, Neville. Neville is one of the main antagonists for season 1 with some other characters who you'll see later on in episode 2. Neville, actually, I'll get to that later.
Who hates Edward just like you.
Why should I listen to you, Neville? ... You want to just call us Thomas or Diesel 10 XD?
I may not be as popular as Thomas or as strong as Diesel 10, but I can assure you that you and me will get along just fine.
Okay, I'm listening, Lamau.
How about you and your friends help me and a couple other of my friends rebuild my boss? As of right now, he's just a ghost. But with your help, we can...
I guess you probably like explain Neville's personality, I guess motives for stuff. So Neville is he's kind of like Diesel 10 and Day of the Diesels, where he manipulates people to get him what he wants. He's like a very shady guy, but he has his own like secret plans that was going to be revealed. That I guess kind of spoilers, but I'll say it anyways. Neville is going, hopefully I get to it, Neville is going to be the antagonist for season 2. Again, like I said, he's a shady guy, and he keeps he's like very secretive too. So he takes his job very seriously. He has a lot of secrets. He's kind of like lurking like in the shadows, waiting for the perfect time to strike to do whatever, I guess, evil thing he does.
Rebuild him into his former glory. So what do you say, Nathan?
Let's do it, XD.
Great. We leave here in 5 days.
Also, fun fact, this scene was reversed. It was like the scene from earlier where Neville pops up to say hi to them.
Should we really listen to this guy?
He seems trustworthy.
If you say so, but he seems a bit sketchy to me. I wonder what he's hiding.
So that was episode 1 of the Imaginary Thomas series. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing for now. I want to explain some things that I didn't really mention earlier about behind the scenes stuff. Already, I'll reiterate again. So like I said, this episode was still in Florida because at the time I was going to Florida and I wanted to film a video down there just because when I've gone somewhere, I've never like filmed anything. I've taken pictures, but I've never like actually filmed a video down there. So I guess, there's that. Now there's one thing I forgot to bring up. The voice actor for Neville. So Neville was voiced by Big Red Boat Productions. So you guys probably don't know him. He's kind of like only well known in my friend group. Well, Bright, of course, did Neville. And by the time I was starting production on episode 2, me and him had a falling out. We did not like each other afterwards. The reason why I stopped being friends with Bright at the time, because I thought he was very annoying. He was like a massive jackass. He is not present to be around. Like even back then, I don't know what it was. I had like this weird feeling that he wasn't like a good person. I just couldn't prove that he was like a piece of shit. And I won't go into too much detail because I feel like it would take up like half this live stream, but Bright is a horrible person. He's not horrible as in like, he's killed someone or like he's dated like a minor. He's just like an asshole. Like he's a complete jackass. And he also hated the show, which I can't really blame him there. So, with a loss of a friend and a loss of a VA for a very, very, very key player in the show, what do I do?
All right, here we are.
Yeah, that's great.
I replace him with my friend Non-Electric. So, I want to bring up that really quick. So, obviously, Non-Electric took on the mantle of Neville after me and Bright stopped talking. Hello. Because, we seem like each other now. Fun fact, Bright actually did do his Neville lines. He did like all of them for this episode, but the reason why, so if you're ever wondering, well, if you did all the Neville lines, why'd you replace them? It's because when I was refilming this episode, I was like, what if Bright sees this and he didn't want to be a part of it? Because again, keep in mind, like I said, he fucking hated this show. He hated the voice acting. He hated how it was filmed. He hated how everything looks. He hated how I wrote my stuff. He hated how like the dialogue was made. He just hated everything about it. So, Bright, if you're watching this, be grateful that you're not involved with this show anymore. That's something you should be actually happy about. I don't care if you did like the lines for episode 2. You should be glad that your talents aren't being wasted in this show. So I don't know why he had like a whole like bitch fit about this episode when it was dropping. I wasn't even friends with the guy. I hardly thought of him at the time. So
where is here?
Why, this is our lair, of course.
You mean this piece of shit right here?
Now, another thing you may have noticed is Caitlin's voice. I'm doing it because the person who originally played her, Autumn, was fired because she kept on making like jokes about wanting to I can't believe I'm saying this. She wanted for me to send a dick pic. Not joking, that's a real thing. And I called her out for my server. It was like a whole thing I don't get into, but basically she got fired for that whole debacle.
Here.
Trust me, it's not that bad.
It looks like it's about to fall apart.
Another thing that was changed, William's voice. You may have noticed William has like a pretty high-pitched voice. And William has like a very high-pitched voice in the first episode. He doesn't have it here. The reason why is, I guess, M. Orange just didn't want to do the voice. And you may have noticed Fury's voice. Fury, according to M. Orange, was given a voice of the GOAT, Elvis Presley, which, what is good and all, but I didn't really think it fits like it fits Fury's character being like a complete dumbass. But, whatever.
At any second.
Yeah, LOL. It looks like Johnny built it in Minecraft XD.
Okay, well, I don't really give a shit about.
I guess there's another thing I should probably bring up. Nathaniel, he always ends a sentence with Lamal, XD, ... and I guess whatever. I don't think this was like a thing he did at the time, but it was like a thing that James and M. Orange made up about his character.
Oh, what do you think?
Spy Dude would not approve.
STFU about Spy Dude Lamal. I hate him. ...
I've got a great idea. How about both of you shut the fuck up about everything?
Ow, dick! You tricked me. Whatever, doesn't matter. I'm assuming that guy is one of your bestest buddies.
There you are. Where the hell have you been? It's been like 5 days.
I was in Florida. I was sent down there for a mission.
What the fuck were you down in Florida for a mission? What were y'all even doing?
Can you guys?
So if you couldn't tell by this whole thing, and Neville being one of the main antagonists, Neville works for a bunch of random Thomas characters who I thought would be interesting antagonists. So you're probably wondering, why didn't I do like Diesel Center Diesels? Because I think it's pretty basic, and I don't think anyone has seen like a Thomas series where Neville's like an antagonist, where Neville's like one of the main antagonists, and he's working with Boko and Murdoch. They're also antagonists.
Shut the fuck up, please. What's with all the goddamn yelling? Now, LOL. Who is this guy and why is he already pissing me off?
We may have like noticed the editing is both a lot better and kind of worse, since like I don't know, it's better, but like it feels like the scenes are moving by way too quick.
Afternoon buttholes, nah, I'm just fucking with you. Who's these dirt bags?
This is Nathaniel, and meet his other friends, William, Fury, and his girlfriend.
Hi. Hi. Readings and citations.
Don't you look at my girlfriend, Lamal, or I'll kill you.
What, you mean this fucking thing?
I should have probably made a joke about. I should have probably referenced. I don't know what it was from the Lorax, where he should have said, "That's a woman." That would have been a lot funnier.
Hey guys, have you seen my gun? Cause I've been looking for like 10 minutes and I haven't found it yet.
So I guess probably bring up that. Stepney, his old personality trait was that he was the gunsman. He was like obsessed with guns. He has like a whole gun collection. He's a big fan of the Second Amendment, right? But whenever I get to the reboot, his personality is going to change drastically, other than just guns.
The fuck starts a conversation like that? You just walked in.
And obvious Family Guy reference.
Finally, home sweet home. I've missed it so much.
You're literally the one who dragged us away.
This should probably bring up the changes for Edward and Henry. Edward is played by Stepney 11, who is a big fan of the Imaginary Thomas series, which or Harry. Harry, if you're watching this live stream, shout out to you for being like the only one who actually liked the show and was like willing to like watch and like give me positive feedback for it. You are just incredible, man. And Henry was also changed. So the original guy who played him, I think his name was Austin. He couldn't be a part of the show anymore for like personal reasons, so I had to change Henry VA's. So there's that. Second, sorry. He also was going to do Gordon and Edward too, but, you know, given how Edward was, you know, going about, you know, that went. And he did do the Gordon lines, but I didn't like how they were doing. I didn't want to pressure him to do it again after him saying, he can't do like anything because of the personal things.
From home in the first place.
You know, as much as I didn't like the Easter egg hunt, I really do miss Florida. I wish we could go back, but now we're in this stupid shit show, Massachusetts.
I actually liked the Easter egg.
Here's another thing. I had to change Molly's VA, and it doesn't really work here as well.
Cunt.
Well, I think you're actually stupid as fuck if you thought that was a fun experience. No, the hell it was not. What are you on about? Oh, yeah? Well, at least you assholes got to compete. I fucking died last time. Movie buttholes! I need a piss! You know, I actually agree with James on this one. I hate Massachusetts. It feels like I'm in a Duck Boy video.
Who the fuck is Duck Boy?
God, there's so much swearing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll cut down the swearing like the next few episodes. I promise.
Splatter, are you pissing out the fucking window?
Yes, dude. I told you I need to piss really bad. Come on, Splatter. You just came off the list, man. I never came off the list.
So I guess that's something I should explain too. Splatter. He is a very, 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 very problematic character. He has a long list of violence. But I won't get into that since we'd be here forever.
List, Arthur. What are you on about?
Guys, look, I found a note.
Well, here's something else that was weird. The change in scenery, because this is another problem with editing and like time stuff. I did film in like different places. This was actually filmed in my office at my grandma's house.
What does the note say?
It's a list of...
Oh, and the change of voice actors for Percy. So Percy was originally voiced by GWR Studio, GWR something Studios. Not that GWR Studios, a different guy. And her name was Jessie. Jessie did Percy originally. Now it's Caleb Train.
Of all the engines and who live near this area, it's ranked from popular to least popular, aka people who they like the most versus people who hate the most.
Who's the most liked person?
For most popular, it's Emily.
And who's the least popular?
And the least popular is...
Out with it, Percy.
The least...
Hey, look, it's hey, look, Duck actually got a line. He was voiced by, I think, Trainboy something. Again, I had to change VA since I didn't like where that was going.
Popular engines in this house is us.
What?
Guys, I'm...
So this is another thing I should probably explain. The plot of this episode. So basically, the whole show is like based on redemption because no one likes theyese guys at all. They'll explain later. I'll probably explain the plot later.
I'm not joking here. People actually fucking hate us.
Fucking why? What do we do to them?
It says the reason why people don't like us is because we're insanely disruptive, we wreck a lot of shit for no reason, we yell at the top of our lungs swear.
Yell at the top of our lungs swear? Let me see this fucking list.
There was nothing written on that paper. I didn't feel like writing anything down, believe it or not.
Percy, this says yell at the top of our lungs and swear. That's fucking bullshit! We don't even do that!
He was actually supposed to like break a plate, but I didn't want to have to like clean it up and want like, you know, my family members get pissed at me for breaking a plate. And I didn't want to have to explain to them, oh, I'm doing something for YouTube, Mom. You will never understand my struggle. So stupid.
Fucking assholes.
You just proved their point, dude.
I'm scared to ask, but who is the second most least popular person in this area?
Oh my God. The writing here is awful. I think this might have even like more horrible writing than the first one because I didn't like do a spelling check afterwards.
People like Billy more than us.
Fun fact about Billy, he was going to be like a well-known like Discord moderator chud who, you know, he's like a chud like Redditor, but I changed that personalities for Billy again. You'll see what happens soon.
Shit.
Fucking hate this place.
Okay, dude, you keep proving their point. Can you like stop breaking shit now?
Okay, guys, seriously, this is a really, really, really big deal. People like Billy more than us, and he definitely likes to touch himself. The girls who are way, way under the age of 18.
Okay, I like that one. I might keep that in for another episode.
Well, we're definitely helping Billy because of what Shumisha said.
Donald Douglas had changed VAs to Stepney 11 and the Purple Myth. I am no longer in contact with Purple Myth for I guess pretty bad history with the guy. He's not pleasant me around either.
So who's the most least like engine in the house?
Let me check. Okay, the third least liked engine in this area is... Oh, fuck.
Who is it?
It's one of those stupid-ass logging loco fuckers.
Yeah, let's just be hated by everyone in this house. I am not helping those fucking logging locos.
Guys, come on. I'm sure he's not.
And another thing, all my models are in pretty shit condition. I'm broke and I can't afford to fix new ones.
That bad?
Okay, Molly, first of all, you're a woman. I don't want to hear anything from you. And second of all, yes.
The other thing about Thomas, I forgot to mention, Thomas is a shitty character. This is, by the time I was making the first episode, this was like, I guess, during like the first Trump administration, and I want to like base Thomas around like those people who say like, I guess, shitty things because he's like also a piece of shit. Thomas is like very insensitive. He'll say like a bunch of out of pocket stuff just because it fits for Thomas.
He is. He's annoying as fuck, and so are his other dumbass friends, especially Bash. I fucking hate Bash. Fuck Bash. All my homies hate Bash.
What personal vendetta do you have against Bash?
Don't know. Don't care. Hopefully I never see him again. You're gonna eat those words so freaking badly, dude.
Look, guys,
Foreshadowing question mark?
I know we don't like the logging locos, but people like Billy more than us, so we could just help one of them out for once.
Fine, I'll help one of them, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Oh, Boris Splatter, this is awesome. You can sing the Mission Rescue theme song together.
Man, this is better than the time I saw the Minecraft movie.
So, fun fact about that, a scene earlier, I was supposed to like do a cutaway to Splatter at the Minecraft movie, because keep in mind, by the time the second episode was written, the Minecraft movie had just came out, and the chicken jockey meme was like destroying the internet. So by the time like the script was being made, chicken jockey was still popular. So it was gonna be like, and when people said chicken jockey, people like would throw popcorn around and shit. So, there's that. But it probably would have been like outdated anyways, but because keep in mind, I didn't start like filming episode 2 around like late August and like early early November too, so and here we have the rest of the main villains for season 1, and you'll see them later on. We have Murdoch, Diesel 199, who was originally be called Aaron, Boko, Stanley, Stepney, Flora, Hank, and Ryan.
Okay, now that everyone's here, say hello to the new recruits.
Neville? Did you perchance find these people at a fucking daycare?
He's got.
So Stanley, he has like a very long voice history, kind of. He was originally going to be played by my friend Aiden, who did lines by the Timeless Family episode 2. He was then played by Lambtastic, but by the time I was making this episode, I guess didn't want to. I'll talk about like the voice history later.
Guys don't look like they know what a gun is.
You don't either.
I'll have you know that I'm at the legal age to operate a motor vehicle. If I was a human, ... That's a scary thought.
Whatever. 4 new people is like a great addition since we don't know who Dennis and Timothy are.
Fun fact about Flora's voice actress. She blocked me a couple of days after I did after my birthday. So yeah, fuck her, I guess. She just randomly blocked me. Dick.
Low key, I forgot they were missing. Stepney, do you want to explain to Neville why those two are missing? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure they got kidnapped. Dennis called me saying that they found something that would be perfect for the boss. But when he tried to show me, someone came charging at it didn't look like any type of animal, so it must have been another engine.
Oh, that's great. Nice to know that 4 fucking days later, they're going to be half the world away by now.
Do you remember what it looked like? This is very important. 2 of our friends just got kidnapped.
Sadly, I don't remember. Like I said, that thing came at them super fast, so I didn't know what they looked like.
I thought this was a meeting about us, LOL.
Shut up, Nathan. This is serious.
Hold on, the boss texted me something.
What does he need?
And fun fact about Hank, he is voiced by the legendary Troublesome Creations Inc. You can take a guess why I did Hank why he voiced Hank, because he has a show called Hank and the Gang.
If he's texting you of all people.
Let me check. Hey, Neville, the boss wants to see you really quick.
Alrighty then.
Alright, shitheads. Alright, does anyone know where Dash lives?
The only people who kicked out Dash and a couple other people were you and Edward.
This is another weird thing. I guess you should probably explain why people hate them. So, the lore for the show is kind of weird. So, around 2020, I guess, again, I never actually sat down and thought through how the lore works. Sorry, fuck. I'm stupid. Lore of the show goes that around 2020 or so, I'd say September or December, all engines go starting to air, and Thomas and Edward kicked out some engines who were pretty useless, and people just hate them. I don't know. The lore's weird. I never thought it through. It didn't even make sense back then. I'll change up some things when I get to, I guess, episode 4.
Which we had nothing to do with.
To answer your question, Thomas, I don't know either. I am just as confused as you.
Don't worry, guys. I'm the superhero of this day. I exactly know where Dash lives. I mean, Dash, whatever his fucking name was. Now, let's go!
How do you know where he lives?
Ow. Look, just trust me. Let's go.
I highly doubt that, but if you say so.
So we have Bash's living area. This is the porch of my grandma's house, by the way.
All right, fellas, we're here now. Let's go find Dash.
This is another cool shot. If you guys want to put this up on your wall, take a screenshot of this. Don't know why this scene is muted.
Wow, this place is a shit show.
Who the fuck goes there?
Fun fact, right there was supposed to be a gun clocking noise, but I didn't edit that in.
Mr. Dash, please don't hurt us. We just want to help you.
Yeah, we're the fucking smiling train engines, whatever. I don't know. We haven't worked out a name.
This is, if it wasn't obvious, but the title and the name, how like the thing's structured. This is a parody on Smiling Friends. Obviously, Dash Condition, you could say, is a parody on, I guess, Desmond's Big Day Out.
What? You guys think I need your help? The voice actor forgot to do that line. Don't bitch about it in the comments.
Fun fact, the guy who played Dash was Nice Eli 274, who played Bear and who voiced Bear in Sammy Clark show the SC shorts, and I'm pretty sure he hates my guts.
Look, I don't know what you people think of this place, but listen, it's not that bad. You think I need your help? Yes, you absolutely need our fucking help.
Yeah, this place smells like somebody died 6 times in a row.
James, what the hell does that even mean?
I'm just gonna take that. Thank you very much.
Okay, look, it's not that bad.
My brother in Christ, yes it does, dude. There's beer bottles everywhere. You smell like shit. There's a shit in the tissues everywhere.
That's supposed to simulate a cum rag. You get the joke.
Where? And what the fuck is this bag with pink stuff in it?
Oh, I've been dying, and I mean dying to show all of you this, except for you, since you know, and Dodger guess. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals, meet my famous pink cocaine.
Isn't that
fun fact? I was supposed to write famous pink cocaine in the bag, but it came out like shit. I guess I should explain the concept behind pink cocaine. Now, I'll explain it later.
illegal?
Not if the law doesn't know. Anyways, who has questions on my famous pink cocaine?
Splatter, hi, James here, longtime fan. Burning question.
Fun fact, the hi something longtime fan here was added by Soupy, who did the voice of James, Belko, and Oliver. I did not write in the original script. He did a lot of ad libs, which I think actually kind of elevated the lines a bit.
What the fuck is pink cocaine?
Great question. You see, it's cocaine, no shit, and ecstasy like mixed together, and it's pink.
Yes, that is based on a real thing. So I guess you're explaining that. So there's this TikToker called The Boss. He makes a lot of like sport related content. I guess he's like, I'd say he's kind of a sketch comedian. And he made a joke about P. Diddy. If you haven't connected the dots already, you know where this is going. He made a joke about obviously the at the time P. Diddy situation. And I think Diddy got in trouble for pink cocaine, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever at the time. I was dying laughing. I've never heard of pink cocaine, like what to make it with, and it's something that's always sticked around in the back of my head for like years on end.
Yeah, you know, Splatter, that's great and all, but we got a bigger fish to fry here. You're so fucking corny, Thomas. Kill yourself.
I like that line.
Do you want some pink cocaine, Thomas? No, fuck off! Fine, fuck you too then! I'm taking this with me.
Okay, let's get one thing straight, Dash. Why do you feel the need to do this?
The need to do what?
I being a fucking pathetic drug addict and alcoholic, you inbred goblin dumb fuck piece of shit.
So I have to explain that. So I don't know what it is. My brothers, like anytime they get into a fight, one of them would always say to one of them saying, call him an inbred goblin shud. And it's still really funny to me. I'll keep it in next time I redo this episode.
Dodge, don't say things like that.
Oh, well, my fucking apologies, Edward. It's true.
Anyways, Dash.
God, I do have a swing problem. I've said like so many times at this point. I'm so sorry, guys.
Why did you stop taking illegal substances along with drinking all the time?
Well, it all started when Thomas kicked us out.
God, I keep forgetting how much worse. I know it's worse. The new voice actress for Molly. I don't know why she's
out of the house.
I hate everyone who's not a cis straight white man. Thomas, what the actual fuck is wrong with you?
Anyways,
that's this I might keep in. That's true about Thomas. Isn't like anyone who's a white, cis, or what I'm trying to say.
As I was saying, me and Bash decided to live here in this little shunting yard area.
Gang, I don't know what the fuck you're on about, but this place is not a goddamn shunting yard. What did you do to it?
You guys, please stop interrupting.
As we
Shirley, I didn't write in your if you guys know who Bedwetter is, he's I guess he's an underground Thomas YouTuber who ranked all the classic episodes and all the hit stuff. He lives in like the state of Pennsylvania, and he lives in Philadelphia, which if you know about Philadelphia, it's crazy. And he uses like a lot of like, I guess, hood slang. I don't know how you would say it, but he's like, I don't know. I thought it was really funny, so I just kind of said it in here.
we living here, Bash always talked about getting revenge on Thomas and Edward. Thomas especially, because according to Bash, you treated him like shit the most time.
God, this guy had a stroke reading these lines.
Thomas.
I feel so sorry for you.
Yawn! Boo! Boo! Your story sucks! I've seen better story plots and bubble guppies than this shit. Gang, I will do you one better. Fucking leave. I've seen better story plots in Dora the Explorer than this.
And yeah, that's it. That's all that was filmed of episode 2. So let me explain the rest of the production history behind episode 2. So episode 2 was originally filmed in late August, and I was going to go through that. But by the time, again, this is being filmed, I think I had like 5 days like left of summer, and I didn't have like half the props with me because I got Boko. He's got stuff like, I got engines like Boko. I got Boko, Flora, and I think Hank on my actual birthday. So, I had to hold there, and I had just started this. And by the time, again, while this is being filmed, I had just started the school year. So, that took a lot of priority, and I started filming the second episode again during late October, just because I feel like bringing it back, just because I had so many projects that tanked. And while I was filming that episode 2, I had a fallout with James and M. Orange. James was the original co-writer for a lot of the earlier episodes. I guess, well, not earlier, the original series. So, that kind of sucked. And I just, wasn't, I'd say not in the best headspace either, too. I don't know why. Everything was just not going well for me, and I hated the original episode. I hated how I was always in one spot for like a whole scene. No scene should be like longer than 2 minutes, unless if it's like in a movie or something. I despised everything about this episode. It pissed me off to no end, and it just wasn't fun to film. There was like no charm in it. I was just tired out of my mind. So, yeah. So now, like I said, I am going to go over some of the stuff made for the original season. So here is the script for the original episode. I'll link it down in the description, I guess, after the stream ends. So here's everything. I think I changed some things. I don't know why, but the guy who did Soupy, the guy who did James, cut out the I'm sorry part. He said, did you say we're going to Florida? Put money. At the same time, there's that. I'm going to rip your, there's that. I think, did I change one thing? And then there's this scene. I changed the see exactly like this guy gets the scene. It was originally called Yeah, pretty much. Toad was originally supposed to speak in this episode with the "Well, screw you too, Mr. Oliver." He was going to be voiced by JX, but he wasn't into. Recently we're not friends because he's no longer in the Thomas anymore. And another thing is that he forgot to do the lines. So. I know I just change that. Okay. And there's a lot of editing mistakes in this episode. Oh, there's one scene cut. Let me read this line to you and tell me what's wrong. Why the fuck would you agree to that name? Only three of us here is a girl, and the other are three guys. So I thought I messed that line up, but the guy doing the line, he said guys twice. So. Here's everything cut. No. So this line was going to be done by Percy, but I forgot to send the Percy VA that line. So I forgot about the scene. Thomas was supposed to call Arthur in the scene, apparently. And he was down by the pool, and James found an egg. Oh, wait. Oh, he said, "I'm so afraid." I thought, oh, I must have misheard the line. Okay. And then, this scene, just gonna go in. I picked the name line was cut as well. The William, we're doing our best was cut. And then this scene was cut. And then I've been like scattering around to find the golden egg. Duck saying, "Holy shit, guys, we need to find the golden egg." That was there. And then here's an interesting scene that has been cut. So you may notice that there's a longer scene of the characters looking around, and of course the then response by lifesavers. And there are lifesavers in the eggs. Now, here's another thing I wanted to bring out. So this is like during the time when Sir Productions was trending. If you know anything about Sir Productions, you know he's not a good person by any means. And he hates gay people. So I made like half the characters gay, and Thomas was like at the time confirmed bi. And Thomas wrote a note that said, the note says, "Watch behind your back and coming for you, you faggot." Okay. Then there's the "you should be concerned" thing with like the homophobic slur, blah 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 blah. You get the idea, guys. This is actually supposed to. This is another thing of foreshadowing that I was gonna do. Actually, I did write the note originally too, but again, I had to cut it for time restraints. Then here's this scene where everyone gangs up on Edward. Then Thomas brings up the fact that Edward didn't buy any return tickets. And then, the characters explain their motives. Again, lazy writing, guys. And then here is the cast for the first episode of that show, of the first episode. I have no idea. What the fuck is the... Oh, then this is the second episode. I didn't know that was there. The fuck? Okay. I guess I'll talk about the script for episode 2 in a later video or later live stream. So, yeah, that was it. This stream is pretty long. I want to give... I'll probably go into detail in a different video because I am kind of tired. I've been talking for so, long. Big shout out to everyone who's ever voiced for me, except for Bright. You fucking suck. You cannot voice act for shit, and you're a pretty shitty guy, man. So, you don't get any credit. And that is going to be it for this live stream. Make sure you join my Discord server if you want to. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.